there's any ear you can fill, I won't judge. I know judge.
Hello, Aries. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to our soul family, our soul tribe. I'm very happy you're here today. Hello, Aries. Before we get into your Aries love messages reading, of course, this is your love tarot reading, Aries, as well as your oracle reading, love oracle, and as always, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages and channeled song messages from their higher self reading. This is a no contact and or in separation reading, a no contact love reading, I want to say. Before we get into it, Aries, I want to talk about your giveaway this month. It's Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot, a quite beautiful deck. If you would like to be entered, please watch the reading. Make sure you like the reading, share the reading, are subscribed to the channel, have your notifications on, and please comment down below and include in your comment that you are entering the reading, not just a comment that you're entering the reading, a little bit more, guys, and you will be entered into the Grimalkin's Tarot. Now, I have changed the rules. There is only one entry per person. The reason for this is there are some false entries coming through, people who think I don't notice that they're not watching the reading and just commenting that they want to enter the reading, not sharing, not liking, not even subscribed. So I'm cross-referencing all this stuff because the reason I'm giving away anything, and I will be giving away something every month, you guys. Next month, I'm thinking about runes. We'll see, which, by the way, as you can see, they have come into your reading today. I bring giveaways into my reading to offer back to the Tarot Closet subscribers or new subscribers, to offer back to the community what you have given me. So this is not to get a bunch of fake followers or whatever. I'm not interested in that. If you know anything about me or the Tarot Closet, you know that's just not why I'm here at all. Anyway, so now that that is out of the way, let's get into your reading, Aries. This is for November 2022, but also December. So I would say the last, probably 10 days or so of November, going into that first week in December. By the way, thank you for all your love and your support as I've been away from the channel, your patience. It has been so appreciated. I've been in and out, as you know. Things have changed a lot at the moment, so it's pretty quiet here, but I am coming back and things are going to continue changing for the better, so stay tuned. Let's get into your runes to begin with. Really interesting because all the runes today have come down in reverse. So something is obviously going on here, Aries, in your partnership with your person. Fehu is the first rune, that has come down, and it's in reverse. So it's clear that there's a lot of frustration within this connection, some disappointment, and talking about patience, a delay. It has not been easy for you. And your next rune that came down, it's La Goose, and this is also just really showing us much of the same, that you're quite overwhelmed here in this connection. Can also be for some of you, and it just won't be for everybody, that there was some deception here in this connection. That's coming through for somebody particular, not everyone. Your last rune coming down again is another reversal. It's Uruz, and somebody here is stuck. Now, if this is you, we're going to get this turned around, but this can also be telling us what's going on in this connection in general, that the connection is just kind of stuck. Things feel really confusing right now. So let's get into your reading and see what exactly is going on. I'm going to move your runes here. They're probably being covered by my watermark as you watch the reading, but I will move them up as we move on, so don't worry. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please take what is for you and let the rest go. This is yours and this is yours. Please remember that energies, outcomes can, will, and do change. You have free will. Your person you have arrived here for has free will. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, and they do change. So please keep that in mind as you watch your tarot reading today. This is also yours. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's do this last shuffle and here, this last cut deck, excuse me, and I'm going to get the rest here by hand. And the bottom of the deck just revealing itself, by the way, it is the Ten of Pentacles. This is Mercury in Virgo. Mercury, of course, being the planet of the mind, also the planet of communication. So it can be that somebody is going to be writing and somebody else is going to be reading a message here. This is, of course, a 10. So we already know that this is the end of a cycle. It's a new cycle beginning. And I hope so, as we have looked at all your runes in reverse today. And it does feel like something is really changing here, Aries. So hang on. Let's get into your reading and see what else is going to come down here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please show our Aries what they need to see or hear, what they might already know, just looking for some validation, or perhaps there's something that they're not really clear about. If we could get some clarity, answer some questions, we would be so grateful. Please show us the cards. Aho. That is yours. Okay, these are both yours. Wow. Wow. Look. See it flipped over here in reverse. I'm going to keep it in reverse today. This is in your person's energy, the naughty corner, as we call it at the tarot closet. What is the naughty corner? Yeah, if you're new to my readings, it really has just evolved over time to be where your person's energy is the heaviest. And it's also where your person was always going to hide their indecisiveness, possibly some breadcrumbing, yeah, some ghosting, whatever it's going to be. Really interesting that we have the Four of Swords in reverse today. It's Jupiter in Libra energy. Somebody here coming out of taking some time off. That's your person, guys. Well, interesting to see what is there. Let's get your overall energy and then we're going to get moving here. And here we go. Here's your overall energy. This is not surprising at all. It's the Nine of Wands, the moon in Sagittarius. So yeah, there does feel like, it does feel like there's some confusion here. And that somebody also is being a little bit defensive. Now, Sagittarius energy, of course, is fiery energy. That is the idea of love, the energy of love. That is the relationship here. That's also the passion behind it. 9 is also a number of completion. It's things coming to fruition. And it's just before that new cycle, which we saw in the Ten of Pentacles, which, as we know, the Pentacles are about commitments. And that is about this connection that you have come here for today. So we see it's just on the verge of a new cycle. And who do I feel is in this overall energy the heaviest? Well, we can already see your person here coming out of defensive mode. Things about to change here. Aries, what is going on in your no contact connection? Yeah, wow, guys. It is the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy, also Mars. And here's the thing about Mars. And look, you want to see what has come back? It is the Ten of Pentacles. Mars is connected to you, Aries, and also to Scorpio. It's the beginning and it's the end. And we see really clearly here that there is a new cycle coming. And this is the Nine of Swords. This is right before that 10. Somebody here not sleeping so well until they get this Ten of Pentacles. It has returned. This is a validation for us of what it is that is going on here. The Ten of Pentacles is also somebody, I gotta say, who's, I feel is in another situation, Aries, but thinking a lot about you. If you see here, these sailboats on the tapestry, that is sort of like art. It's also a reminder. That is the two of you. Your person has not moved on, I want to say. Also, as you see right above that is a fortress, and that is this journey of love they're on with you again. And there is an element of, I want to say, secrecy or just somebody holding on to something, and that's your person once again. As we see her, look, There is the Fortress here as well, and it's kind of tucked away and back. Somebody not forgetting somebody else here. But as I said, it does appear that somebody, your person, is in another situation and has not been sleeping well, and I feel like won't be until there is some type of, it doesn't feel like a conclusion so much as possibly communicating again what's going on here in the partnership placement. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, wow. And the Justice card. The Knight of Pentacles, Virgo and Mercury energy. There's more of that Mercury energy, guys. The planet of the mind, planet of communication. The Nine of Swords is the very first card coming down. Now, this can all be you, can all be your person. It can be a mix here. Your person's energy is quite strong. You're here as well. I have to say, as we pulled your runes today, every one of them in reverse. Fehu, Lagus, Urus, all of them in reverse today. So there's a lot of frustration and disappointment around this connection. Tired, confused, stuck. Your person's energy, it's coming unstuck here now. We saw the Ten of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles came back. Now we see somebody here mounted on their horse, holding that pentacle. What is that? Well, it's clearly an offering. This is about commitment. This is about the relationship. However, I want to say a couple of things here. The Justice card is right below it. The Justice, of course, is Venus energy, and that's Libra coming through. This is the planet of love. This is about this connection. This is also the Justice card. So something needs to come out here, Aries, and I feel like something is going to be coming out. What's really interesting is with the Urus, that's normally for me when that's coming up in the upright position of something not being stuck here. And there is this, we see it here as this energy that somebody is really stuck. And I feel like that is your person. But I also feel that they're coming unstuck. They're coming out of this Four of Swords. Now, I don't generally read reversals here in YouTube readings. Of course, I read reversals. I just don't need to because the energy will come through whatever it is. It just wanted to stay here in reverse today, and that's your person not being so defensive, coming unstuck here, excuse me. And as we can see, getting on this horse. Now, a couple of things going on. There is still a little bit of defensiveness. We see that here with the armor. Some triggering going on, mirroring each other. So there might be a little bit of pride going from both ways. But look at the harness. It is not fastened here. So on one hand, I want to say your person wasn't, I feel like your person wasn't being careful of your heart and this connection. And it's still not fastened. And I don't feel like, yeah, that, and the Justice energy coming through Libra here. And I feel that you know that here, that it's still not really time. However, your person is holding that pentacle, and I do feel that perhaps a message or a conversation might be taking place. But either way, it's really clear with this Justice energy that whatever has gone on in this connection or what is being held back needs to come to light. Things need to be balanced out. That is the Libra energy, of course. Holding this sword. The sword is transactional. It's about clarity in a relationship, whether that's offering it to someone, needing it from someone. It can also be about relationships with ourselves. And that's the other thing I want to tell you, is I do feel, Aries, that your person has been really confused. There is a feeling of them being quite literally stuck in their head here. A little bit self-defensive. We see that. I do feel like that is changing, and this is also you protecting yourself. I see your person here thinking a lot about it, and there is a sincerity in many ways. There's a humility coming through here. And also somebody saying, but I want to put in, I want to do the work. I want it to be balanced. But I keep hearing a but. And I also feel here in this energy that these issues still need to get worked out. So it can be that this horse is just thinking about things and not actually moving forward. It is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is telling us that it's somebody that you can count on. It's somebody that wants to do the work. But in the reading here, I feel that that is, the past energy of you not being able to count on your person, of your person not being able to do the work. They're thinking about it here, but there's going to be some, I want to say, some stipulations, and we see that in the Justice card. What is going on here? Yeah, look, it's the Ace of Wands. Aries, you're here. Leo, Sagittarius, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, guys, so the Ace of Wands, it's just what we know. It's somebody getting the urge and inspiration really to come out of nowhere and really fast. This is, again, the fiery wand energy, the passionate energy, the idea of love, the energy of love. It's still here, but your person has been holding back. And again, we have this validation from the Ten of Pentacles that I do feel there's another situation going on here, but they're thinking a lot about choices that they've made, choices that they can make, or can they make them, Aries? Because I feel like you're really frustrated. And look what's coming right below it. It's the King of Pentacles. So it's not just a knight anymore. We have moved past the knight. We've skipped right over the Queen. We've gone right into the King of Pentacles. Now, this is somebody who knows what they want, looking down at that pentacle, look, focused on that pentacle. What is behind the King of Pentacles? It is the fortress. It's the castle. There you are again, this journey of love. And what do we see adorned everywhere? We see the grapes, and that is about new beginnings. It's about developing something, the time that it takes, the grapes on the vine. And they can also turn, of course, into wine. And that was not meant to be a bad poem. Your person here also holding a scepter, growing and starting things. On this Knight of Pentacles, thinking about it a little bit further along here, coming out of nowhere and doing it, offering it here, looking right at that pentacle. My gosh, you guys, and look what is right above. You see that as a floral laurel wreath. That is about reunions. What is going on here? And we're going to have to get a little bit more information because I do feel a connection here. I do feel that the stuck energy that is coming through from the Urus is your person, and that's coming unstuck now, and quite literally can be really fast. Yeah, look, it's the Three of Cups. Three of Cups, of course, is more Mercury energy, Mercury in Cancer, guys. Cancer and energy, so emotional, love, the friendship. Look here. Been thinking a lot about it, but what else are we seeing? One, we're seeing a soul contract. Two, we're seeing the divine. We're seeing divine timing. And three, we're seeing that three, which is what we know. It can be about communication with another person, somebody really wanting to express themselves. And this is what your person has been thinking about. How are they going to do that? But that three can also be just what you think, Aries. A third party. And this can be about a contract that your person has with somebody else as well. We're going to leave it at that because we are seeing the Justice card here. So it's not going to be for everyone, but it is definitely for someone here. Now that third party, can it be somebody that was fooling around, I want to say? It can be, of course, and it does come through here, guys, in the Laguz, that there might have this in reverse, by the way, that for some of you, there might have been some deception. But I want to tell you, it's also really clear here in the Urus and the Fehu that there's a lot of disappointment surrounding this connection, and it's confusing and somebody's stuck. So it can also be about somebody, and I feel like it's on your person's side, being in another situation, possibly a karmic situation here. And that is a lot of the reason why that we're seeing the Four of Swords in reverse. Again, I don't need to take reversals, I guess you could say, in a particular reading, because that will always come through. this was a really strong reversal that is here. It's not just about me feeling the energy of a reversal. It is a real validation that is why this person, which is your person, was taking a step back here and stepping away from the connection, because there is a third party, I want to say. But as I said here, we see that they've been thinking a lot about, while they were in it, exactly how to go about this connection with you. What's really interesting when it's in reverse too is these 3 swords are kind of, they're almost heading, your person almost looks like they could fall on them. And I have to say to you, I know this has never really come through for me. But what I'm seeing here is, the 3 of Swords, in that sense that your person feels the loss too. And there's that 3 again. Look at this. And it's the swords. They're transactional. They're about relationships, getting clarity, needing clarity. Somebody here might be going through a separation or a divorce. Not for everyone. We don't see the 3 of Swords on the table, but the energy is so strongly here. But regardless if that is not for you, because it is not going to be for everybody, that we see your person is stuck. Your person has been stuck for a while and is coming unstuck now. And it's about this situation. For some of you, this is a love triangle. It is just not for everybody, okay? And I also feel they're not sure how you're feeling about this connection at the moment. And it's part of why I feel like it might just be coming literally out of nowhere here. You know what? I haven't pulled in a deck or brought in a deck for a while of getting some clarity, but I really feel like I want to get some clarity here today. Of all things, on the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Why? Because we see somebody coming here quickly, out of nowhere. By the way, you see that fortress there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to keep the card down right now. But that is, again, that is this journey, this connection they have with you. That's what I want to tell you. Coming quite literally out of nowhere, holding that wand. Look at all the leaves there representing the change, and then holding the pentacle here as a king. Not as an indecisive past energy with this unfastened harness, with a horse that I feel like is not moving. This is the partnership placement, and it's getting clearer now that this is more of the past energy. It's the past and the current energy, but it's moving into this. It's moving into the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles, and being then quick, out of nowhere. But what do I want to know here by clarifying that? I don't know. I just feel like I need a little bit more information. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can you please tell us more about the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles? An Aries specific person just coming here out of nowhere with an offering, as things have been so quiet. They're stuck here in something. Look. All right, so that's how it's going. There's 3. Not surprising at all. It's the divine. It's also divine timing. What's going on here is going to tell us. It's the Ace of Swords. Okay, so we're clarifying, of all things, the Ace of Wands. What has come through? It's the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, this is that sword we talked about. Your person getting that clarity. They're keeping it here. There's still some conflict in this connection. It's really clear that something needs to be worked out here, or something, it can't even be this Justice card energy, as I said, is really connected to your person's situation and their energy. Either way, it's here. And it's clear it's not an easy moving situation. However, it does feel that it's going to be moving. And it is the Ace of Swords. And look, somebody's third eye here opening, guys. And I really feel like that is your person, as they've been here in that 4 of Swords in reverse. The Jupiter and Libra energy. What is Jupiter telling us? Yeah, that somebody's been here trying to figure out what's going on, what they want, what they can do. This is also about, Jupiter is also about growth, And I do feel that your person has been moving about their journey, trying to figure out what they want. And the other thing that's coming through the Jupiter is there's an influence here and on your person's side. Now, it can be one person, it can be more than one person, but there definitely has been some influence around your person. But we also see them here thinking about where they want to go. And the Jupiter energy is also somebody being optimistic and hopeful. And look what it is. Oh my gosh, I just peeked at those. Look what it's catty corner to. What it is catty corner to. It's catty corner to the Ace of Wands. So as soon as they come out of that and have balanced some things out for themselves too, by the way. 4 is a number of support and stability. What are the 4 areas? Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And there's a lot of disconnects, I feel, with your person in many ways. And that's the rebalancing going on. That's also bringing in the Justice card energy. And it's partly why we see more of the past energy in the partnership placement today, is what is clearly more clear for me coming through, is that past energy, because it wasn't balanced. They were not giving, not able to give, and just were not giving equally in the partnership on many levels: physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional. My voice, I'm starting to jump ahead because messages are coming out really fast. But this is your person getting that clarity. But again, there can still be a little bit of conflict here. We're kind of seeing it everywhere. Where did it go? Yeah. The King of Pentacles, look, you see still their armored foot sticking out. And that can be telling us that there's still a little bit of conflicting energy even as they come. And that can be the influence that we're feeling in the 4 of Swords with the Jupiter energy, the Jupiter and Libra here. But it can also be your person, and it can even be you, because we see you here too. Although I feel that you've come out of that and you're also thinking about what it is that you want for yourself, Aries. But wow, guys. So what is going on here? Yeah, it's the Page of Swords. This is just really not surprising, I want to say, because this is somebody here that, yeah, needs to come with the truth, wants to come with the truth. Look, they're holding on to that sword that they figured out here in the 4 of Swords. What is that truth? What is that? Is it something to do with the connection I feel like they're in? Something they've been holding back for you? You're going to know what that is, Aries. They're standing on a cloud, but they're above it, telling us that there has been some indecision here, but they're moving past that. The Page energy can be somebody who is not necessarily knowing how to approach something. Can't even be that they're younger, a little immature. That is just not going to be for everyone. But you're both here. And they're holding on to that sword, look, quite victoriously. And I want to show you what is here. Can you see this? It is an infinity symbol. And that is, yeah, the life force. It's also forever love. It's about balance here. And of course, twin flame energy is double whammy for those of you that are on a twin flame journey. This is not a twin flame reading, but you always come through. Either way, it's your person's energy here with that Ace of Swords, and it's the rebalancing. And it's really interesting because it's the Page of Swords, and I wanted to get more information on the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles, and we got the Ace of Swords. So, and that is, as I said, a little bit of that we saw in the King of Pentacles, a little bit of conflicting energy still. And that's what's coming through, because on one hand, we see the Ace of Swords. On the other hand, we see the Page energy holding on to the sword above the indecision here. But you almost aren't sure because it's the Page energy. So that is the conflicting energy that is still coming through. I'm going to set this aside. And yeah, look, double whammy there, the Page of Pentacles. And that is really connecting also here with the Knight of Pentacles. And of course, the Page of Pentacles is about this offering that your person has been thinking about. We see it in the Knight of Pentacles. We see it in the King of Pentacles. Once again, we're not seeing the Queen of Pentacles here. Interesting that it's skipped over, but we have the Page, the Knight, and the King. We have the King there. It just kind of skipped over, and that is the Ace of Wands energy and the Ace of Swords energy, connecting here with the 4 of Swords in reverse, which is your person getting unstuck and getting clarity here. What is that unstuck entailing here? What does that mean, that your person is not going to be so defensive anymore? What are they bringing for you, Aries? We need to get a clearer idea. We'll get into messages from their higher self in just a moment. I'm going to get some oracle cards. But look, that is the pentacle again. And that is the commitment. That is the practicalities around a relationship. So it's clear here, this page energy, that somebody is, not entirely sure how to do this. There is unstuck coming through, but there's still, as I said, a little bit of conflicting energy and still not a clear solution. That's what I want to say to you is coming through there. Okay, that was very interesting. Let's move into some oracle for you today, Aries. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards. There we go. Hiding. Yeah, that's here, but that's also changing. We see that with the 5. And 5 is directly connected to the throat chakra. That is the Mercury energy that we're feeling so strongly here. There's really strong Virgo energy here today, guys. And please know that that's, when I talk about the zodiac energy, that it's not just about, oh, you're here or they're here. Here's the energy. That might resonate for some of you. It's really about the energy coming through. And Gemini and Virgo are, of course, connected to the throat chakra, the Mercury energy, and it's super strong here. And that's your person coming out of that, because we see it here in the 4 of Swords in reverse, the very last card, and also here in your person's naughty corner. And that's your person coming out of it. And really interesting too, and we're going to look at this one in just a moment, is when cats are coming into my reading, they can mean a whole gamut of things. And we feel the defensiveness. A cat can be like a protector, interestingly enough. And that is the self-defensiveness coming through. But that's also you coming through here. And look what it's surrounded by, abundance. And that's a lot of the dreaming that we talked about, coming out of this cycle of not talking, trying so hard to figure things out in their life and get clarity here, thinking about the 10 of Pentacles and that abundance. And that things are also changing. 5 is a number of change, guys. It's a really strong number of change. But the question is, where are you going to be in this connection, Aries? Where are you, is what I want to know. Look, my gosh. Yeah, so we just talked about the dream state. We also just talked about the cat, and this is a real particular validation. It's a black cat, which is really this, kind of holding some secrets. Also somebody feeling defensive and somebody protecting themselves, which I feel is you, Aries, but also the dreaming we just talked about. Guys, and that 3, again, dreaming of talking, dreaming of a future that I feel has not been there for the 2 of you in this connection. This is also a number of the divine and also divine timing here. And look at this moon. The moon is a person here. The moon has, I want to say, come out of hiding. That moon energy comes through. Pisces, Gemini, Cancer coming through. Also, the moon is an 18, that card, and it's coming to a 9, which is, again, the completion of a cycle, things coming to fruition and heading for the new cycle. And this moon here is, kind of complete here with now somebody seeing it. It's something your person has figured out, Aries, of what they can do, taking some ownership for what they weren't doing here in the connection, what they did that they need to come with here in that Justice card energy, possibly, again, connecting to a situation they're in. But that dream state is really strong of what it is that your person thinks about. The question I have, Aries, is where are you in this connection? Because this feels like a connection that is not just, oh, we were dating and this person did this. This feels like a connection that is long, that has been going on for a long time. Okay, I want to get a clearer view. We're going to get right into messages from their higher self. I loved you once. I love you still. I always have. I always will. I stay up all night thinking of you. Look, That is the Nine of Swords there. I've fallen in love many times, but always with you. It's so hard not being in contact. Okay, I need to move things now so that I can take this space. So let's move this. By the way, this feather has been making its way into readings for the last week here. And it really is angel presence, I want to tell you, but it's also about peace. And yeah, it doesn't feel like, we see the Justice card here. We see that there's for sure, some peace to be made with your person. But I feel like, it's something that they need to bring to you. It's so hard not being in contact. I stay up all night thinking of you connecting directly here with the Nine of Swords. You are my soulmate, okay? We know that the twin flame energy is here. There's the soulmate energy. By the way, you know that already, but I'm just going to remind you. One twin flame, lots of soulmates in the world, guys, romantic or otherwise. We know the twin flame energy is here, and there's a validation that your person is also a soulmate. For those of you on the twin flame journey, I'm captivated by you. And for those of you that aren't, I am always rereading our messages. That's a confirmation. And I want to tell you the Mercury energy has been really strong from the very get-go here. And we also see the Page of Swords. So that is just, can be somebody's watching somebody else on social media. Although things have been really quiet, we see, but I feel that changing. By the way, we did come out on November 8th out of the blood moon under Taurus and also the total lunar eclipse. However, I want to tell you that that energy is continuing on for 3 months. And that's a really this is a deeply transformative time, guys. Really abrupt, sudden change. That's a cosmic helping hand, I want to say. And it's also a culmination of emotional cycles that have run their course. And it's about things, not serving you anymore. And it can be detachments from people for some of you. But really what it's more about is a detachment from particular emotions and then things changing. And that is just so strong here because we see your person here in the Four of Swords energy coming out of retreating, coming out of the quietness of this connection, coming out of the self-defensive energy, and then coming in with this fiery Ace of Wands and this Ace of Swords energy, really transactional. Look at that point. A little bit of conflicting energy there. Definitely some mirroring and triggering going on. We see it all over your reading. But a sudden change, a sudden and abrupt change. So it can be that a message might be coming through. You may even be running into your person. We see that in the Three of Cups. It can be at a particular celebration, whether it's a wedding or maybe you're sharing some friends. Not going to be for everybody, but that's really clear here. That's going to be the case for some of you. You give me butterflies. You're still on my mind every single day. Look, it wants to be here with that Four of Swords. My love is for you, nobody else. Okay, this is the last chance, and it just bumped the feather. Believe it, I love you. Aries. Okay, so actually, you know what I want to do? I'm going to move this down so you can see I think I bumped your runes around a little bit here. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to get into your channeled song messages. Now, these can be songs that you can relate to that are, songs between you and your person or a song that resonates for you. It can also be songs that you don't know, you don't like. It's about the message. It can be about the sentiment of the song, which is a song that's about apologies or a song that is saying I love you. And can also be little messages in here that I can't recognize myself because they're between you and your person. Whether it's one word, a location, a name. Please take what resonates as always and let the rest go. And if there's something resonating that you're sending to your person, then that's how it resonates for you. Sail away with me, honey. I put my heart in your hands. Sail away with me, honey, now, now, now. Sail away with me, what will be, will be. I want to hold you now, now, now. Sail away, David Gray. That's the 10. That's the 2 sailboats on the 10 of Pentacles. That came back twice, as you know. The bottom of the deck, it came back in. And that's the dreaming here about what exactly could be the direction. What is the dreaming aspect? That's a lot of Neptune energy coming through here, guys. This was also pushing its way off the bottom. You're always in my head. You're always in my head. You're always in my head. Always in my head. Coldplay. And yeah, that's the Mercury energy, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, and the planet of the mind coming through. It's real strong here. And we see that as they come out of this 4 of Swords energy. There's that 3. Nope, that's 4. That's too many. Sometimes I take more, but I really need to be feeling it. I didn't feel that. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Run, Snow Patrol. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I'll still feel you here. Till the moment I'm gone, Gravity, Sarah Bareilles. This is a really heavy song of how somebody feels about somebody else. Okay. And there's that 3. So when I'm all choked up and I can't find the words, every time we say goodbye it hurts. Always remember us this way, Lady Gaga. I'm not the kind to try to tell you lies, but the truth is you've been hiding from it too. Hold my heart, Sarah Bareilles. This is a really goosebumpy card to have come down because I feel this in your connection between the 2 of you. The Justice card is also the both of you. And yeah, for a lot of you, that is telling us that this is a twin flame energy. I know that it's not for everybody here, but what is for everybody here is that you're both there. The Justice card is an 11. And that is a master number. It's about new beginnings. For some of you, it's about your twin flame, maybe even union. Not for everyone, okay? But more than anything, that 11 also comes together and makes that 2 about the 2 of you. Do I feel that there's a decision here? Yeah. Do I feel that it's just, here's a decision and now here we're going to be together. Here's the 10 of Pentacles. I want that to be us is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it could be, but what I feel more is that the decision is somebody came out of the 4 of Swords, your person, and is jumping quickly into the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. That's the decision that I feel here. And moving that kitty out of the way, as we see here, the hiding card. Not so much anymore. Still now, yeah, but not for long. Now all the stars have gone faded into cracks of dawn, and I'm still waiting here. Waiting. Nora Jones. Okay, it feels closed. I'm going to get messages from their higher self. That's too many. Wow, guys, this is too many coming through. And that one wanted to come out and it hid. These are yours. I received your telepathic messages. I am always with you. Don't give up on us. Wow. Interesting. It kind of, yeah, let other ones slide off and left these. I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, we know, and that's the other thing. They have been. Oh, yeah. For reasons we already know, okay? Not just their own, in their own head, but there is a strong feeling of a third party here, whatever that's going to be for you guys, okay? It's going to be different for everyone because we also feel in that Jupiter energy that there is some influence on your person's side. But we see here throughout the reading that three can be, well, it is a third party, but it can be some deception, which we also saw coming through in the Laguz rune. Excuse me, we have moved it. But it can also be a situation, yeah, a karmic situation, I want to say, that your person is in. Either way, we see here that they have been. It's been quiet. They've been in that Four of Swords and hiding their feelings here. And again, I feel like that's changing, in particular during this time now, as we still feel this energy from the total lunar eclipse until around February. I miss you. And I'm putting that here. Yeah. You are so good to me. That's way too many, but this is yours. I'm sending you telepathic messages. So now they are both there. These are, oh, that's yours. You are perfect. Wow, that's really clear. Look at those three. I'm going to stop there too. We're going to get I think we're going to get some charms today, actually, guys. It's really hard living without you. Please wait for me. I will never give up on us. I haven't looked at Romance Oracle in a really long time, and I felt really inspired to bring it down today. This is just laying here. Did we look at this? Yeah, my love is for you, nobody else. We did. I think I just moved it. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card. Okay, we're going to use it as a table for charms today. All right, guys, so I want to talk about this first look. It's an elephant with a heart. The heart is upside down on the elephant. Excuse me. And now we see the upturned trunk. That is considered good luck, also new beginnings. But we also see the upside down heart. And an elephant is connected to, well, family energy, I want to say. And it can be telling us about, yeah, for some of you, the situation that your person is in, excuse me, and not able to have this new beginning. Not yet, anyway, but I will tell you, the elephants, as we know, can push through obstacles here. This just feels like a connection that's been going on for a long time. And look what came down as well. It's another elephant. Yeah, this is a validation. Look, and this elephant is forming, do you see this? An infinity symbol. It's about twin flame energy for a lot of you, but this is also just about forever love and this connection. And that's also connecting to that 10 of Pentacles here. Look at this. And it came down right below it. Divine timing is just extremely big here. And look, we did get a kitty. The kitty has come in quite a bit in your reading today. Well, we're going to dig it all up. We can see this one here, the other one here. And that is, yeah, there are some things that have been secrets, things kept. We see that coming to light now, but also somebody in protective mode. Your person in defensive mode and you in protective mode, interestingly enough. There's the owl. That's also coming through, the wisdom that I also feel your person was gaining. Here's the other thing. Well, it's a guardian of the night, guys. Owl can see in the dark. This moon here has eyes. It's a person. My gosh. Okay, seeing things. That's the other thing I wanted to tell you about this reversal, this Four of Swords, which I kept in reverse today because it was so strong. As you can see here, the stained glass windows, that's telling us that somebody's taken off some rose-colored glasses, so to speak. That can also be you, but I just feel like it's your person. They're just seeing things now in a really different way. Sorry, I had to move things around. Here is that horse that we see here in the Page of Pentacles. It's a wild horse, powerful, emotional, and on the move. And we see that here because this is your partnership placement today showed us that was a lot of the reason why things haven't been moving. With that Page of Pentacles, I know, but with that unfastened harness today and the Justice card below it. All right, so we see here that there's a really strong connection to music with the two of you. Excuse me, Aries. Playlists going on. I'm almost giving you the middle finger. That's not what I mean to do here. I don't know if you can see that. And that's also about the peace that we feel that needs to be made. Okay, Spirit sending down strength here, but alligators can be something else for some of you. Crocodile, they're really different. And I'm always kind of like, yeah, I kind of go back and forth whether I feel that it is an alligator or a crocodile. And the main thing here is I just feel strength coming down for you. That's what I want to say. But some of you could be in an area where there are alligators or crocodiles, or it means something in particular. Look, somebody sending, and I love you here. And it's also it's surrounded by a floral laurel wreath, reunions. And we know that's what somebody's thinking about. No angel numbers came down. Here's a lock, and it's still locked. We see that, and there's no key coming through here, but we also know the Mars energy is also very strong here, and we see that this has been a connection that, yeah, there hasn't been a key for this. And I can't tell you that there's necessarily going to be a key, but I can say that there is a new cycle for sure, and it does feel that it's coming up here in the next few months. The last totem coming down today is a mermaid. Generally for me, and I have ones that are showing the back, this is the front mermaid. And this is also, I gotta tell you too, it's also coming through for you of taking care of yourself. And that's another thing that does come through with the Fehu in reverse here today is, yeah, you taking care of yourself, because, and that's partly why maybe your person's peeking in and coming so fast, because they're a little worried because they've kept you waiting here. And yeah, mermaids historically save drowning sailors. So this is a message for me too, that you're taking care of yourself here. I don't know if you can see this. And if you're not, it's a really direct message to you from Spirit to do that. Okay, let's see what's going on with your romance angels. Oracle card, as I said, I've not pulled these in a really long time. Wow, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Guys, yeah, this is the message that I've been feeling, or the speaking, the Mercury energy. We already know, I'm not going to go over the whole reading again, but it has been really strong that within the next 3 months, there's some type of conversation. It's strong too that it's going to be in a message, but we're also seeing here it can be within a conversation. And really interesting too, look, and we're seeing 2 children here, so it can be new beginnings, but they're also angels, and they're also 4 people technically here. So that's quite interesting. And yeah, 4 can also be a number of manifestation. The main thing is, 1, I pretty much never pull from this deck anymore. 2, it really ties up your reading, that there is a necessary conversation here within this partnership or this connection, a heart-to-heart really needed. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, because we saw here they're hiding their feelings. We see here also in the Oracle they were hiding their feelings, hiding a lot of stuff, okay? We see the Justice card. We see the self-defensiveness here. In the 9 of Wands, also, yeah, somebody kind of, yeah, staying back is what I want to say. And it's time, if you guys are going to connect together, that you need to talk about things. That's your reading today, Aries. I wish you well, love, light, all things good. All the links are below. I look forward to seeing you at your next reading. Take good care. Bye.